Hey, it's Chris from the Hagon Factory. Episode 2. So today we're going to have a quick look at the Hagon roller, which we're going to put the 350 Velocet engine in. I've got it off the stand, we've got it on the ground. We'll just walk around it, have a quick look, just see what sort of condition it's in before we start. It needs a bit of work, but it'll come up very well. Like, it's not abused, but it's been used. So let's have a look. Right, it's all against us today. The wind's up a bit, so hopefully it doesn't affect the sound too much, but we'll see how we go. So what we've got is the Sand Racer. This bike came from John Goodfellow in Wodonga. He tells me that he did a bit of riding on this. It's done the Morgan Mile and a few other things, and as you can see, she's fairly race worn, but it's not abused. The frame hasn't had any hard hits. It all looks pretty square, nice and straight. Not sure what happened to the original front wheel, so that might have been accident damage, but it's got the right backing plate. But I have a Campag front hub, which I've laced up to a 23-inch rim, so that'll go in there. It's got the nice mini mutter, which was sort of correct for that period, I'd imagine. She's got a few repairs on the fuel tank, nothing major. They all look rough but solid, so I don't think we'll be touching any of those. It's got the original oil filler cap and cable guide. Now, it's got two straight plates in it, so I'll be taking those out. Been told that it had a Kawasaki in it. And then Noel Sens had a look at these plates. He thought they might have been RM, so I'm not 100% sure. It's had coil mounts welded on. It's had some extra seat mounts, which are good actually, because it's always a bit of a pain to mount the seat on, so that'll make it a whole lot easier. Got an original 70s old guard on it, which is nice. It's got the nice Hagon hub and backing plate, and it's stamped Hagon. It's got Hagon foot pegs, they're stamped as well. What else we got? Still got the original Barham tyres on it, which would be hard as a rock. Seem to have a few of those laying around. We've got some new ones, probably good for display if anyone's looking for a couple. So yeah, she's a good solid old bike. It's had a repair on this side of the tank as well. So it's obviously been orange at some stage in colour, or red, so it's bleeding through. But if anyone knows any history, get in touch. I'd love to know where it come from. Should be a good thing when it's done. I'm looking forward to it. My father's looking forward to have a ride on this. He's had a couple of 350 Velocet road races over the years on methanol, and been pretty successful, so he's a bit keen to get this thing running, so we better get at it. Now, we've been lucky enough to have some timing gears machined up for the magnetos for the Velocets. So we've got 4 machined up by Jeff Noel in Albury. He made these at home. He's done a fantastic job, really appreciate it. Now, in Central Victoria over the next few weeks there's a little bit on. So we've got the Centre State swap meet. Not well known for heaps and heaps of motorbike parts, mainly more car parts, but we'll go and have a look. Sometimes we pick up a few bits and pieces there. I'll get a bit of footage of that and we'll upload that as soon as we can. And then early Feb we got a ride day over at Broadford. So we're going to take the 250 Yamaha and the 500 Velocet. And I fairly just heard, but one of the local blokes, Russ, he's done up one of his uncle's Hagons. Full resto. That was a Ray Owen bike, and I hear that Russ might be going to have a ride on the 5th, so I hope that happens. No pressure, Russ, but it'd be great to see you there, and we'll hopefully get a bit of footage of that as well. I'll put up a couple of photos of the timing gears that Jeff made for us. They've come up fantastic, and I'll put up a couple of photos of the gearbox case that I blasted for the Velocet, the before and after. So now that I have the Hagon roller off the stand, I thought I'd put the Yamaha up and give it a little bit of maintenance. It's had an oil change, replaced the bars, put some flatter bars on it, just run the spanner over it. Well, the back brake was dragging a bit. It's got the caliper that runs on the sprocket. I'll get a picture of that in a minute. She's a good old bike, unrestored, but we'll get a bit more footage of that probably on the next video, hopefully. On episode 3, I'll give you a bit of a rundown. I really appreciate everybody watching these videos. If you like what's going on, press the like button, subscribe. I'll do my best to get something out every week if I can. Might be a bit of an ask, but we'll see how we go. Thanks.